I was very, very dissatisfied with the fact that traditional psychiatrists call these states altered states. I see it in a kind of a pejorative term that doesn't reflect, how much respect I have for them. It implies somehow that we have a certain correct way of experiencing ourselves and the world, and then these are distorted, these are sort of improper ways of experiencing ourselves and the world. So I was calling them non-ordinary state, together with many of my colleagues who did some consciousness research. But I was particularly interested in these non-ordinary states that are healing, that are transformative, that are potentially evolutionary, and that also have what we call heuristic value, which is that they can bring absolutely new information about the psyche, about human nature, about the nature of reality. So those would be states that, for example, the shamans experience as part of the initiatory crisis, or states that native cultures experience in rites of passage or some other powerful rituals, the kind of states that the initiates experience in ancient mysteries of death and rebirth in Egypt, in Greece and other places. The experiences that people have in different forms of yoga, in different forms of Buddhism, the Sufis experience, the Christian mystics, the Kabbalists, and so on. And it was just unbelievable to me that we don't have a special name for them. We put everything into that one bag of altered states, and the implication is that they are all pathological. You see, we don't have a category, a spiritual experience, a mystical experience. So anybody who has any kind of episode of non-ordinary states would be seen as mentally ill and would be getting medication and a diagnosis and so on. So when we did a lot of work with these states and we discovered the healing and the transformative potential, we started calling these spontaneous states spiritual emergencies or psychospiritual crises. And so much of our work was actually supporting people who had spontaneous episodes rather than suppressing the experience, was to actually encouraging people to go into it and through it.